Might help if I unlock my mic. Good evening, or well, afternoon. We're starting 15-ish minutes early, so primarily because I want to start working on some warm-ups, kind of get that thing going here. So I'm just gonna kind of exit out of everything we don't need right now. Alrighty, got like three things open. Alright. I hope you're all having a wonderful evening. So, it's been a very fruitful day so far. And we're only going to be streaming till 5 o'clock today, just because I would like to spend some time with the wife. And then after that, tomorrow we will be streaming for another longer period of time, more than likely. I can't remember what I set it for, though. So, let's go. Let's look at the calendar. Alright, let's see here. Gotta go to the Time Lord. Alright, so let's see here. Today is the 4th. So tomorrow I only have a 3-hour stream up. So I think what we'll do is we'll actually extend that out to 10 p.m. And then I have it to where we're going to take a couple rest days on Wednesday and Thursday. Friday's stream is going to be a fairly long one. It's supposed to be about 5:30 to midnight. And then we'll stream on Saturday again, running from 5:30 to midnight again. And then on Sunday, we're just going to run a small 2-hour just chatting stream. So be sure to tune in and make sure to follow the X account that is linked. So that way we can, you can see exactly when I'm going live. But for now, we're just going to do some warm-ups here. Because we really need it today. So the first thing I like to do when I warm up, if I am warming up, like if I'm taking it semi-seriously even, because you gotta have a warm-up. So I'm gonna go here, we're gonna do that. I have two views bodies over here and it confuses me.
What do you got?
Alright, so first things first. We're going to set that out to 20 meters. And we're just going to kind of try to control recoil a bit. Alright, so I mean, overall not bad. We're still hitting that center quite a bit with a few shots kind of running out and about. That's fine. Gonna clear it, and then gotta warm up, So let's see what happens if I start like right here. Okay, so that's what happens when I don't control recoil at all. Alrighty. So, we're going to head back over this way. I don't really do that one too much. Alright, options. Let's see here. Let's go big ball. Big balls. Maximum targets 4. I like random move speed. And then target distance is also random. No reposition. Okay. So, we're just gonna kind of Just warming up. We are not doing so hot right now. If I had to guess, our accuracy is probably at like 40%, to be honest.
See what happens when you trust your instincts?
Yeah, 68%. Total kills, 46. Alrighty. Oh, come on. Alright, so let's see here. So I know I said that I was gonna go live at 2, but I decided to just go for it, you know? It's 46 again, but we've got a 75% accuracy. I mean, that isn't too bad, personally, from what I think. So now we're gonna return to the menu. Oh, golly. And back to more training. And then I like to hit clear house as well. Let's see here. I think we'll just run club. I always like to keep it on a advanced, right? So that way it's a little harder to, you know, it's not super hard, but it's a little harder to get that. So, alrighty. Here we go. Alright. And I'll go ahead and... Alright, so... Pulling off headshot after headshot. Alrighty. And then here pretty quick, we're going to get into some actual games. Ooh. We're just gonna do that. Oh, nothing like a few warm-ups, you know? No, I think I'm going to start trying to do this whenever I do a Siege stream. Just, you know, running some warm-ups, all that fun jazz. About 20 minutes before, roughly. So, I think that's going to be kind of the goal here. One more target on the first floor. be seen. Where the hell they be? Okay, so let's see here. They weren't in here, right? Nope. Not there. Not up here. And then not behind the counter. Alrighty. Alright. Damn, bro. Alrighty. So we're just gonna kinda hop into here. We'll check that after. And then got 2 more targets. Alright. What time is it? Alright, we have T-minus 6 minutes until we are going to be running some unranked, and then maybe we'll run some ranked here in the near future. Well, he's not down this way. That's for sure. So maybe he's all the way down here. Yep. Damn it. I gotta run all the way over here. Brother. Alrighty. And on back onto the first floor. Let's see. Excellent. Alrighty. And then we'll run over here. Check your corners. Alrighty. 3 minutes.
Watch my back! I need to reload!
Bitches. Alrighty. Alright.
Reload it!
Okay. Alrighty. And we're gonna oh no. Undo reposts. We're gonna reply and alrighty, and I'm gonna add one more hashtag to this. Alrighty. There we go. Alright, so first things first, we're gonna run some unranked. We're just gonna chill out here for a while. We might run 1 or 2 ranked games towards the end, but I'm not too concerned about it. What I really want is a ranked 3.0 to come out. There we go. Oh, gotta have my white boomer. I think I'm just gonna post a link tree on like Instagram and stuff, because then that'll allow me to you know, post my Instagram, TikTok, X, Twitch, YouTube, all that fun jazz, and the Discord, pretty much everywhere. But oh goodness. No, Wednesday, both me and my wife have off, so we're going to be taking that day off. Hey, I was just on this map. Alrighty. So we're going to try and talk through all of our plays and what I'm thinking. Just because, but don't take advice from me, though. I still think Thorn is, like, an underpicked operator. Although I guess I don't really know how often she's truly picked. Alright. Ugh, getting back into that siege grind. No, and most days I don't typically warm up at all.
Protect the bombs.
But I'd like to start changing that and start streaming like 20 minutes early and just getting a good 20-minute warm up. Alrighty, so my first goal is always to reinforce outside walls. That is always the first and foremost. Alrighty, so that part's done. And then
Down to 10 seconds.
we are going to throw
5
one
seconds.
right there.
Bomb location
And
secure.
then we are going to throw one right here.
Setting a razor trap.
And then we're going to throw one right there. See if we can get a free kill there. And then keep one just in case if I need it.
Reloading ammo.
Toxic mines are in position!
Alright. I'm gonna step away from there. And hopefully maybe let the
Op 4, last operator standing.
gotta keep watch on this angle. Because I know he's in there. It's just a matter of getting to him. You know?
Op 4 eliminated. Mission successful.
It won't matter. We still going to win. Alrighty, so I am going to run probably a Rooney since we've got Volk on our side here.
Secure the area. Keep the bombs
Alright.
protected.
So, as usual, first things first.
Camera ready to activate.
But I'm also going to come all the way over here and reinforce these. Basically, the idea is to make them waste as much utility as that, like, we humanly can. Right?
Wall secured!
And so you want them
10
to
seconds
be,
remaining.
you know, you want them to be kind of
Down to 5
careless
seconds.
with all of it.
Activating camera.
Bomb location secure.
In position. Surrogate deployed.
A lot of movement. Brother. If we had stayed out on Catwalk,
Op 4 located a bomb.
if
Protect
like
it.
someone had stayed out on Catwalk, we would have been able to hold that a little better, but I mean, if we take one of the quicker operators, do what Rook's doing now, or was doing, and then decided differently. Ah, Rook's only level 30. Let's see here. What kind of intel can we get?
Friendly, last operator standing. Mission failed.
Damn,
All
bro.
friendlies have been neutralized.
We just got decimated. All right. I mean, it's a fair ban. Yeah, I think that's probably a pretty wise choice, personally. I think we're gonna run this guy, though. Alrighty. Sorry, just checking a few things out.
Secure the area. Keep the bombs protected.
Alright. So, first things first, I'm gonna run that right there, and then we are going to run one, like, right there. Actually, yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. Oh
Camera
well.
feed up and running. Reloading.
10 seconds to insertion. Down to 5 seconds.
Doorway trapped.
Bomb location secure.
Camera feed up and running.
Alright, I just want to make sure that they're not gonna try and come through here. Because this could kill us. Not a lot of people come through through the tunnel anymore. There's not a lot of tunnel fights anymore. It's kind of sad though, you know. I thought the tunnel fights were great. I mean, you'd have a whole 5-stack coming through here. Okay, so they're definitely not going to be.
Pause the gadget. Frozen device.
Alright, I'm going to try and hold this a little off.
Op
Man.
4, last operator standing. Be advised, Op 4 has located a bomb.
Swapping mags.
Op 4 eliminated.
Gotcha.
Mission successful.
That's a pretty good one. Alrighty. Let's run. I think I do better with night streams, to be honest. We're gonna go warehouse. I think that's probably gonna be. But I mean, to be fair, I mean, you got like the likes of a Boilo or Bolo, however you want to pronounce it, and then Macy J streaming right now, so a lot of people are probably going to watch them. Let's run good old Thermi.
We need to locate a bomb.
Alrighty. Get comfy and lock in. I highly doubt they're in the basement on the first go.
Drone has located a bomb. Seconds before insertion. Insertion in 5 seconds. You found a bomb. Make your way to its location and defuse it.
Alright, so the first thing I do, obviously, is shoot out that camera, but when I'm attacking this site, one of the first things I do is I come up here, right? And there's a very specific reason behind it. Okay, I like to check if that's open. I like to open that up, and then...
Torches out. Time to ring some ears. Look out.
And then, other thing that we're gonna do was instant. Okay, so I'm gonna run over here with Maverick.
Clerk activated.
Drone out!
Op 4 last operator standing. Diffuser is active.
I mean, I got it. I
Last
got it
operator
off.
standing.
Brother, why would you peek it? Let them come to you.
The diffuser has been disabled. Mission is a failure.
Alrighty. Well, let's go ahead. You know what? We're gonna run it.
Need to use your drone to locate a bomb.
We're gonna be right up there, more than likely. And what do
Drone
you
has
know?
located a
I
bomb.
was right. Okay, so they don't have any denial there.
Insertion in 5 seconds. You've located a bomb. Make your way to its location and defuse it.
Meditation is so dull, Ivana.
The trick is to separate
Break
yourself
yourself
from
from
this
this
world.
world's distractions.
So Habana's got diffuser.
You have dropped the diffuser.
Breaching here!
And then we're gonna run over here.
Frag out.
Setting hard breach!
Ooh. Can't hold it forever.
Swapping mags! Drone active!
Sorry, I'm a little locked in. So they know that they've got the diffuser more than likely. Okay, so it's a shotgunner. Come on, push out of there. Do it. Okay.
15 seconds remaining. 10 seconds. The diffuser is now secured. 5 seconds remaining. The diffuser is no longer in possession. One friendly operator remaining. The time limit has been reached.
This is a very interesting game. Hey, what is up, my guy? I'm just chilling on some Siege right now. Probably only going to be streaming until 5 o'clock, though, so... Because I would like to spend some time with the lady. This has been a very interesting game. Primarily because, so we have 3 disconnects, right? And... Two of our teammates are wanting to rush in almost every single time. And it's kind of irritating because it is losing us. Like, even though it is a 4v3, we're losing primarily because of the fact that, like, these guys want to rush in. And then they'll drop diffuser in a very unconventional spot. You know what? Screw it. We'll run it. Why not?
We need to locate a bomb.
Oh, actually, wait, because they're probably going to go basement. We're going to run Ram. And then we're actually going to choose a different location. Actually, no. We're right. We're right on the money, I do believe. Unless... No, because that would take us... Okay, yeah, no, we're right on the money because we need to enter in through
10
here.
seconds to insertion. 5 seconds to go.
Fair enough.
You must locate and defuse a bomb.
Alright, so... We know that Solus is upstairs.
You located
Reloading!
a bomb.
So, the big thing here is that we need to watch out for Solus. So, yeah, they got that reinforced. And then... Solus on ping 1.
Reloading ammo.
Inserting code.
Auto picture, go!
Lights on.
You
Okay.
drop the diffuser.
Yeah, I have no idea where she went.
Op 4 last operator standing.
Solus on ping 1.
The diffuser has been secured. Diffuser is active, protected at all costs.
don't know why these guys hard ping.
Friendly, last operator standing.
Can I help you, ma'am? I know, but
The diffuser has been disabled. Mission is a failure.
yeah, it's always something though when you have a plan and then your plan's like, nah. Man, I'm at a monster. I do not know what that noise was, and I'm not wanting to find out. Alrighty. So, we're just gonna go boom and boom, because I can't apparently commend him. Alrighty. Well. That was a game, that's for sure. But I'm starting to fuck with Nighthaven more. Alrighty. You know, that's actually fair. Alright, so they are probably going to be on the second floor, like right up. Where is it? So if we spawn helipad, yeah, it'd be like right up in that area. And then, someone already took thermite? Brother. It's alright. As long as they play him okay. We do not need... we're just going to play knock. Actually, we'll probably switch over to Iana, to be honest. After this, I gotta go take my dogs out real quick. So I'll probably be back in like 5-10 minutes. Just a forewarning. Forewarning. So anyway, there I was. Barbecue sauce on my titties. Taking forever to load. Yeah, I let my computer rest last night. Turned it completely off. Ooh. She's running like a dream today. I'm almost wondering if maybe it was getting a little too hot in the room for her. Actually, just in case they like brought a mute or something.
Your drone has found a bomb.
Oh no. Dang it. We're just gonna
10
like
seconds.
keep our drone there
5 seconds.
because he hasn't noticed.
Proceed to bomb
Alrighty.
location and defuse
So
it.
first thing first,
We don't need heroes out
shoot that one out. And then... Okay, so they don't have any denial. Well, that was gay.
One friendly operator remaining.
Only the best time. Yeah, so I don't know why, but my internet keeps dropping. So not necessarily dropping, but so my bit rate originally it was fine, right? And then I noticed that it kept like every once in a while just dipping down to like 3,000 kilobits per second. And then it'll like shoot way up to 13,000 kilobits, and then it drops back down to like, and it maintains about 6,000 typically. Yeah, I'm hardwired. You know, and even there, so like looking at it, like it dropped down to 4,000 something kilobits, which that shouldn't be an issue because I have my kilobit rate, like my bit rate set at, you know, 4,500 kilobits, right? Just to kind of help mitigate that as much as possible. But you know what? We're going to run Thatcher again.
We need to locate a bomb.
Yeah, it's really weird that it has such a like big variation. So I'm still trying to figure that one out. I mean, it could be because, I mean, it is a very long, it's a very long Ethernet cable. I don't know if that would affect it too much, but...
Insertion in 10 seconds.
Because, like, right now it's saying I have 5.8% drop
5
frames.
seconds before insertion. A bomb must be located and defused.
Wish we could have stayed in Japan for some sightseeing.
I'll take you somewhere underground next time. Do you have any glow sticks?
Looking for enemy devices. Oi, enemy device detected.
God damn.
Must recover the
Dude, these guys just...
The diffuser has been secured.
These guys really just want to go outside.
Popping mag!
Good lord. Jackasses.
We've dropped the diffuser.
They need to go play COD or something.
All friendlies have been eliminated.
Well, see, and that's the thing, though, is like... Okay, so I can run Siege roughly at about 300 frames without streaming, right? But while streaming, I run it at 90 frames. I'm gonna go ahead and just run over to Twitch on my phone real quick, so that way I can open this up. And it's a free view, you know? We're just gonna kinda bloop, mute it, so that way you're not hearing everything twice. Alrighty. Because they're probably going to go basement now, to be honest with you. So yeah, I'm still trying to figure out the bitrate thing as to why it's so variable. Well, see, and I'm running like a 3070 and i9 9900, and it's just not... My bitrate runs all over the place.
We
And
need to
so,
locate a bomb.
still trying to figure it out. Because like right now, it just dropped down to 3,750, and then it shot back up to 7,000, back down to 5,000. No, after I get off stream today, I think I might do some grilling. Might run to High V and do some grilling. And then on a, I think it's gonna be
10 seconds.
Thursday or Friday, I'm gonna be taking my car into the shop to go get
5
brakes
seconds
done.
before insertion.
Because I got to get brakes done, and then
Located a bomb. Make your way
it's
to
got
its location
a
and defuse it.
running 2 lean error code. So I want to try and it has a wide range of bit rates. Yeah, I thought about grilling some burgers. Why am I running up here? So are we just not... Oh, I guess we're not gonna...
My air jab is deployed.
No, I was having a running 2 lean error. And so... That's fair. Would have been nice to have a hard breacher, but...
Breach shot ready.
Nomad, you are trying to get into my line of fire there. And we're planting.
Diffuser is online and active. Op 4 last operator standing.
Swap mags.
Op 4 eliminated.
Damn!
Friendly mission
That was
successful.
a good one. No, so, are you much of a mechanical guy? Because, so, yeah, my car's been running a running 2 lean error code, right? But then, before my car completely broke down and, like, because I let it sit for a while and the battery just completely died on me. So replaced the battery, and then before that it was saying like O2 sensor stuck saying running lean, right? But currently there's no engine code. So I'm almost thinking that I'm either going to need to clean the mass airflow sensor or replace my O2 sensor. Oh, goodness. Some decent knowledge. Fair enough. Because, I mean, if it isn't the mass airflow sensor needing cleaned or the O2 sensor being replaced, then it is probably a vacuum leak or
Secure
a
the
PVC
bombs.
valve cover. If I'm understanding everything correctly.
Pass those plates around.
Reinforcing wall.
Be advised, a bomb location has been compromised.
Laser gates up!
Alrighty, so we already grabbed that. So personally, I like to throw it there.
Placing a razor blade.
Yeah, I think so.
Down to 10
Because I thought about replacing my own brakes, but the guy at O'Reilly's was like, honestly, I would just take it to a shop because it is like, so apparently the brakes on my car are a little frustrating. I'm like, you know what? I don't want to be frustrated, so
Wall reinforced!
Shields up.
Deployed.
it's a 2019 Chevy Trax. They're probably gonna try and start rushing in here.
I'm reloading.
Second floor. Target detected. Second floor. Tango located.
Someone exposed you.
Target located.
Okay. It's full gas as far as I'm aware. Brother. Alright, well, since that's not working, let's check this.
Reload.
I mean, nothing suspicious.
One op 4 remaining.
Ugh. No, yeah, but also you have to understand, I've never changed my own brakes before. And then I figure while I'm in there, I don't feel like changing my oil, right? But I'm at 8% oil life, so I might as well just get it changed while I'm there. And we are going to run. My boat's lying. Man, I'm kind of hungry. Let's run to. I mean, it's kind of interesting that they want to go first floor instead of basement, but it be what it be. Fair. I don't know. The only other question is do I have the time? You know?
Secure the bombs.
I'd say I'm just not quite comfortable with it yet. I'd like to maybe learn at some point. But
Placing a razor blade.
Shadow. Shut your trap, boy.
This'll rattle them.
Let's get in place.
10 seconds to insertion. 5 seconds left.
PDD mounted. Let them come. Three.
Keep an eye out for Op 4 attempting to defuse your bombs.
Got us a new drone. EDD primed.
Trying to stay offside a little bit, you know?
Reload!
That sounds... like they're going to be coming down this way.
A bomb has been located by Op 4.
Swapping mags!
Changing mags.
Oh, dang it.
Op 4, last operator standing.
I mean, that's fair. But no, yeah, I'm trying to get my mechanical knowledge up as well. Because I'd like to start doing my own repairs eventually. And that's just solely to save money on on having work done. But ooh, 2 monsters got me jittery. Yeah, luckily my tires actually,
15 seconds.
it didn't deflate or anything, so,
10
but
seconds
but
left.
then again, I did just get them replaced before it decided to do all the weird crap.
5 seconds left.
Easy dub.
You've reached the time limit.
Alrighty. But, no, I'm slowly working on that. And then obviously I'm working on streaming, and you know, I kind of see this as my second job, and then, you know, working on getting my mechanical knowledge up. So and another one. Actually, wait. I will be right back. I gotta go take the dogs out before they start, like, yelling at me. So, I will be back in, like, 5 to 10 minutes. All right, we are back. Goodness. Oh, let's run another game of unranked. No, I'm just saying I think it would be pretty cool if I could make this my full-time, you know? Make this my full-time and then, like, go to college and then get a different full-time job, but continue to do this. And then eventually, financial freedom. That's the end goal, is financial freedom. Ugh. But right now I'm not even thinking about, like, I'm not caring too much about the numbers, you know? Because if I'm just chilling here having a good time, eventually they will come, you know? Although I've seen a lot of growth over the past couple weeks since I started, and I'm just saying, like, we're doing pretty well. Thermi. No, yeah. Like, eventually I'd like to, you know, get it to where, you know, I can, you know, run this and all, but
Need to use your drone to locate a bomb.
run this as my full-time, but, you know, I don't expect that to happen anytime in the near future. Probably not until... Why am I going downstairs? We all know where they're at. They're right up there.
Drone has located a bomb.
I'd like to take my wife on a vacation to Italy, or not Italy, but Ireland. There we go. Partially because so she has some Irish in her, and I have a little bit of Irish in me, right?
Insertion in 5 seconds.
And I've been to Ireland before, but I would love to take her
Found a
because
bomb.
it is
Make your way to its
pretty
location
damn
and
cool.
defuse it.
Medication could be good for you, termite.
Thanks for the advice.
Alrighty, so first things first.
I'm reloading!
Come on, there we go. Oh, first things first, we always drone.
Hostile in my sight. Second floor.
Ready.
Swapping mags!
Boom. That was a beautiful kill.
Let's see the light now.
Op 4 last stop standing.
God damn.
User is no longer in your possession.
Load magazine.
Sending my drone out.
Ooh, that was tasty.
Really.
The diffuser is now secured.
Throwing stun.
Diffuser is online and active. 4 neutralized.
No, yeah. The eventual goal is to be able to take my wife on vacations, and I would eventually like for her to not have to work if she doesn't want to. You know, maybe like, because she's gonna go stir crazy, right? And so, basically I can't be like, oh yeah, you don't have to work, or well, you shouldn't work, but just so that way, I can tell her, like, you don't have to work if you don't want to, and then maybe she'll pick up like a part-time job or something, because I feel like that would be wonderful. And then I'd like to start going to the doctor a little more and making sure, everything's good, all that fun jazz. I am honestly surprised they didn't ban thermite.
Need to use your drone to locate a bomb.
I've also thought about getting into stock trading. I think that'd be kind of cool. But I feel like that's another, like, full-time job, basically. 'Cause, I mean, kind of. You gotta watch your markets and all that fun jazz. Watch what companies are doing, see what kind of things they're pulling off. Like, if I would have known that what's her name? Asha Shawarma or something like that.
Proceed to bomb's location and defuse it.
I can't remember her name off the top of my head. But if I had known that she was going to take over Xbox, I would have invested. Because I guarantee with the moves that they were making previously, they were not probably doing well in the markets. Alright, so nobody over there. We got that. Those are both. Placed it below.
Tracker active.
Oh, damn it. Yeah, I should have saw that coming.
Coming from stairs.
One friendly operator remaining.
I still have not moved over to DaVinci Resolve, by the way. I'm intending to. It's just at that point, then I've got to start, making sure I get clips and Asha Sharma, Matt Booty. Well, fuck, if I would have known that, I would have invested, right before she took over. Matt Booty. Mad Booty. Alright. Sure, I guess. See, this is the problem with a lot of, like, bands. Is it's like, oh yeah, this person got the most kills, and you can theoretically take care of most of those problems, Matt Booty. I'm just gonna start calling him Mad Booty. I don't know, what is he? Does he have? We're gonna look up a picture of him after this match, and we're gonna see what kind of booty he got.
We need to locate a bomb.
Okay, so we have a different game plan now. We're gonna move over to Osa. We're gonna spawn jewelry front. No,
Drone has located a bomb. 10 seconds to go.
what was I thinking about?
5 seconds to go.
I can't even remember what I was thinking about, to be honest.
You've located a bomb. Make your way to its location and defuse it.
I'm just kind of waiting. Alrighty. I have lost my train of thought. And alrighty, come on. Push it. Push it. Come on. Make it again! I was thinking about Matt Booty.
Incoming adrenaline boost.
You must recover the defuse.
Brother. Gay.
Down to one friendly.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Damn. Get stuck on a loading screen. No, so last
All
night
friendlies have been eliminated.
I had a whole ass average of like, not average, but I had a max viewer count of 10. That was nuts to me. I was just playing Crime Simulator. Surprisingly, it was only down to 4. But, I mean, that's still enough to... If I can continue that vibe right there, that'll get me into affiliate pretty quick. That's odd. They want to go down here first. Man, it's alright, we'll play Volk. Actually, you know what? You know what? Yeah, we'll stick with Volk. Why not?
Protect the bombs.
No, yeah. If you got any friends that you wanna, you know, wanna bring into the stream, go for it. You know.
Camera feed up and running.
Throw it right there. See how that... Nah, that's not exactly a great spot.
Be advised, a
Like
bomb
to
location has been
be
compromised.
able to kind of see most of everything at least. My only problem is I can't see that
Down to
doorway,
10 seconds.
so we are going to throw it like
Down to
right
5 seconds.
there. Indeed.
Located a bomb.
That's I
Be
need
ready for
to
hostile action.
get that back up and going. And then we'll throw one right
Keep us straight around. Deploy barrier. Keep a barrier
there.
activated.
And then, just to have a little fun here, let's throw one like...
Camera in
right
position!
there.
Reloading!
New feed
Gotta
active.
center it a little more. That's fair. I'm just trying to stay as consistent as possible. You know, between my work schedule and all that, you know, I don't always have time, and so I try to stream it when I try to schedule my streams for when like I feel like I'm gonna have plenty of energy to do so. Let's see if we can.
Swapping mags. Loading new mag.
Okay, come on.
Kiva successfully deployed.
Changing mags.
Krowned-Raven.
Come on, peek it.
15 seconds.
Turn around, say it again.
Op 4, last stop standing. Op 4 eliminated. Mission
Woo!
successful.
That's fair. You know, so here's my biggest tip is, you know, give yourself a loose schedule. You know, don't think, oh, if I start streaming, you know, I have to go all the way up until, you know. So like, say I start streaming at 5, right? And my energy levels are low, and I know that, but my stream is scheduled to go till midnight. You know, I'm probably gonna be like, hey guys, I'm pretty tired right now, so we're probably gonna cut stream a little short tonight and run only till like, you know, 8 or 9, or, you know, depending on your energy, you know, cut it back a little bit.
Secure the area. Keep the bombs protected.
Alright.
Laser
Put
gate in
that
position.
there. And then
remaining. 5 seconds to insertion.
We're gonna do something
You must
incredibly
detect your bomb being
stupid.
defused by Op 4.
Yeah.
Laser gate in place.
It's a pretty wide open area though, so that's what gets scary about that.
Shuriken
Gonna do
deployed.
that.
Op 4 has located a bomb. You know what to do.
So they've probably had some time to move around, so they're probably sitting here like, where the hell is the bomb? And now they finally found it, so they're gonna start pushing from weird angles. Damn! That was a pretty good one. If I don't say so myself.
Changing marks! Reloading! Cover me!
Planting toxic!
Op 4, last op standing.
Oh, that was nasty. And then we just like totally just threw it out the damn window. But man, that kill was nasty. It's alright though. We're actually doing really well this game. Last game didn't go so well. Actually, yeah, you're right. I probably should clip that.
10 seconds to go.
We're just gonna kind of clip that. Alrighty, there we go. Oh, goodness. No, I'm glad you're keeping Chad alive, though. Hello there, I hope you're having a wonderful day. It is a wonderful day to be here. That's kind of surprising, honestly. I thought they would have banned a Rooney. Alright, we got one round to either win or push this into overtime, and I guess we're going to go here. So, since that's the case, though... You going live tonight? We're going to run this with deployable shield.
Secure the area. Keep the bombs protected.
So, first things first. I always reinforce this wall. But only that wall.
Wall reinforced!
And we throw one here. Reinforce this, so that way they can't really see in. And then, from there, it is just all...
Down to 10 seconds.
kind of a guessing game as to where they're gonna push.
Down to 5 seconds.
And so,
You must protect your bombs from being defused by Op 4. Op 4 has located a bomb.
Setting the welcome mat.
then, get out of the way, Volk.
Deploying shield. Spec you active.
Okay. Activating camera.
Electrosensor.
Hell yeah.
말보다는 행동이지. Specule sensor on the lookout.
Reloading.
Launch the spec scan.
That's fair. Spooky games always tend to be a hit.
Swapping legs. Electrosensor active.
But let's see here. Ooh, someone was removed from the match. Solus watching that. I'm watching this window. I don't know. I think we might have a pretty solid setup here.
Electrosensor on.
Could have swore I saw movement down there.
Reloading.
And
Op 4, last operator standing.
damn, we getting some nasty ass kills this game. We're gonna actually push around.
Op 4 eliminated. Mission successful.
GG's, boys. What kind of spooky game you thinking? If you decide to go that route. All right. Whew, man. That one was good. I gotta go to the bathroom, though. I'll be right back again. There we go. We are back now. Oh, goodness. Fair enough. I remember, so when I first was streaming back in 2019, I played Outlast 2, and I still have not played the first one all the way through. So one of these days I do intend on doing that. So so we're on Canal. That's fair. Might have to do so. Do we have any Thorn mains? Can't tell. So we're gonna play Thorn, because why not? Sometimes that Nick hit just hits different, you know?
Secure the area. Keep the bombs protected.
It's probably almost time for the wife to get home. Not quite, but close.
Advised, a bomb location has been compromised.
There we go. Now we've got
10
some
seconds to
footholds. And then
10
I
seconds left.
think I'll throw that
Op 4
there.
has located a bomb.
No, yeah, I'm gonna start throwing more niche games in here soon. You know, to kind of help with growth a little bit.
Tango located. Surrogate deployed.
You're exposed.
Alright, bandit. And
Someone exposed you.
Load a new mag.
always watching.
I'm reloading.
15 seconds left.
Not much exciting this.
Time expires in
Excitement.
3 seconds. Op 4 eliminated. Mission successful.
Alrighty. I will definitely give them a check out. You know? There is another game that I do want to play, though, and it scares the crap out of me, but I still want to play it. It's called Absalov, End of Gods, and I cannot make it past the beginning sequence, because it is just too spoopy. It is very interesting, but it is extreme. Like, so the beginning section, like, you're basically like dealing with this machine-looking thing that has a bunch of
Bomb
like
location compromised.
runes on
Plan
it.
accordingly.
Absalov, End of Gods. It's spelled APSULOV, and then just End of Gods. Alright, we're gonna throw one right here.
Setting a razor shell.
I'm going to throw one.
10 seconds left.
Right
Shell
there.
and play.
The
5
idea
seconds left.
is not to they reinforce this. No, they didn't. Excellent.
Op 4 has located a bomb. Be ready for hostile action.
And just in case if anyone decides that they want to come through here, so. I have it on Steam. But
Swapping tanks.
come on, I know you want to peek. It's probably not a good idea to look at chat while I'm trying to hold an angle. But, oh well.
One Op 4 remaining. Op 4
Damn.
eliminated. Mission successful.
Chonka over here pulling his weight. Our Lord and Savior. Our Lord and Savior Tachanka is really running us here. So alrighty. I think we'll probably continue to run Thorn. Why not? It is very good, you know, from what I've played. And that's a very small section.
Protect the bombs.
It's scary as hell. Or at least for the first section. So, I think what we're going to do here is we're going to throw one right there. And then we are going to throw one right here.
Need to rotate there, brother, if you don't mind. Alright, never mind. Just go ahead. You alright, bro. Rotate. Go ahead.
Not really seeing a good spot here,
10
so
seconds remaining.
we're going to throw it right
Op
there.
4 has located a bomb. Plan your defenses accordingly. 5 seconds and counting.
And then, you know what?
Bomb located by Op 4.
Setting a razor shot.
Put it right there. Why not, you know?
Shields up.
Throw that bitch into full screen. That's fair. In that case, you and I should play some Lethal Company at some point. Brother.
One friendly remaining.
Oh, goodness. We might switch over to a just chatting stream after this game, though. You've never played Lethal
One Op 4
Company.
remaining.
Alrighty. So, take, like... Okay, so... Basically, it's like, so you gotta get a certain amount, of money for your quota, right? And so you go onto these planets, and basically there's monsters, in these, like, bases that you're going into, right? And so,
Op 4 eliminated.
damn.
Mission successful.
And so basically you're trying to get all these items to make quota, while also trying to you know, avoid any monsters, you know. Fair. They're probably gonna go second floor. Now, I've also been thinking about, like, streaming, like, Supermarket Simulator, or just something nice and chill, you know? I feel like I have a lot of people popping in and out today. I have played Phasmophobia. I'm kind of trying to wait till I get a Steam VR headset, right? And so that way I can stream that in VR, because I think that would go wild. I think one of my cats just took a shit.
Your drone has found a bomb. 10 seconds.
I'd also like to stream Tactical Assault VR, because that is...
5 seconds to insertion.
it's one of my favorites.
You found a bomb. Make your way to its location and defuse it.
Yeah. Fair enough. Sorry if the frames are dropping because we are now at... We are running a really low bit rate right now for some reason. That's interesting. And out of nowhere, we jumped up to 10,000. Now we're back at 6,500. Come on, somebody peek. Okay, so the question is... Oh, yeah.
Diffuser is no longer in your possession.
What?
Op 4 last operator standing.
I swear that was like right on his head.
Op 4 eliminated.
But, alrighty. So, with that, I quit the desktop, and we are going to switch over to a just chatting stream, and then we're going to look through Steam. Or no. There we go. Alrighty, close out of that, close out of that. Oh, goodness. Let's see here. Dude, what is up with my bit rate today? It is just all over the place. Huh. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and open up Steam. There we go. Alrighty, so let's see here. Where is it? Lethal Company. Yeah, this game is a lot of fun. Let's run over here. Let's look at my wish list. So I'd like to play this at some point. That one also looks really interesting. The other game, I'm pretty sure it's got a demo out now. Maybe it doesn't. But I really want to play this, but I'm going to need some hardware for sure. Let's see here. I want to play this at some point because I like my deck builders. Let's see here. Repo. Haven't played that yet, obviously, because it's still in my wish list. Oh, yeah, that's right. This released just a few days ago. So I don't know if you guys ever played, if any of y'all ever played the first one, but the first one is very good. But let's see here. Able to jump into the fray, made of countless FPS already on the market, and carve its own niche from developer, especially for fans of the series. Unfortunately, Industria 2 is released in an unacceptable broken state between severe performance issue, bugs of all kinds that range from game-breaking to annoying, and clearly unfinished visual design and gameplay components. Anything good that could come out of it is overwhelmed by its negative aspects. Calling this a finished release-ready game would be preposterous for any studio, indie or otherwise. Alright, so we're gonna wait about 6 months before we start hopping on this one. Let's see here. Still haven't played this. I would like to at some point. Let's see here. This is a game that I would really like to get, but I need to get a VR headset again. I don't remember adding this to my wish list. Ooh, you know what? Let's throw on some DMCA free music. Yeah, we're just gonna run that. But we're gonna turn it down a ways. So that way you can still hear me okay. Hopefully. No, I want to play this. Let's see here. I don't have very many horror games downloaded. This is actually kind of a cool little game. Forgive me, Father. Let's see here. Yeah. I still have to play the first one, and I gotta play through this one. It's fun. It's just very, very difficult. Let's see here. Still have yet to play through this, but it's kind of a walking simulator a bit. From what I've played anyway. I'm waiting for this to like fully release, but I feel like it's a very long ways out yet. Hey, these guys haven't really said much lately. You know, other than, you know, they have a publisher and a new company logo. This is one of those games that is just not great. It's not bad, but it's not great. Hey, I'm waiting for this to fully release. See, with the occupation, it hasn't been able to hold my interest. Hey, I'd like to play through this again or like try to play through this at some point. Let's see here. No, yeah, this is, it's a great game, and I'm really waiting for them to fully release. There's always Toilet Chronicles. Let's see here. Golly. There we go. Oh shit, I saw someone play this at one point. Let's see here. Interesting. So they just released this year. I'm definitely gonna have to give them a check out, you know? Although I am thinking about like one of these days doing a stream with like the absolute crappiest games that I can find. And I mean like just like 99-cent horror games. That's fair. Wait, what's this? Episode 9. It is a psychological horror anthology featuring 6 novellas. Different locations, different characters, and different situations. I mean, yeah, would definitely make for good content. The game that I really want to... I'm going to probably stream it at some point. If I had to guess, I'll probably do it on Friday or Saturday night. Bendy and the Ink Machine. Yeah, apparently they've got that releasing sometime this year. I mean, it looks good. Yeah. What a good day, though, you know? It has been a lovely day. Let's see here. I'm going to minimize that. So basically, Bendy is a... Okay, so basically, Bendy is a cartoon character, right? And these guys come up with, like, this machine, right? Hi, Neo. That basically makes ink out of everything, right? But the Bendy ends up coming to life and like kills everyone. And so I'm really wanting to stream this. I started playing it and I got to the section where, you know, you're where you've activated the machine, but I really want to play this all the way through at some point, because then from there I should be able to play. I think it's Bendy and the Bendy and the Dark Revival. So I don't know if they have any intention of making a new one. Let's see here. And so you got Bendy Lone Wolf. I think this was their multiplayer game. Maybe? No, this was their more action-oriented game. And the Dark Survival. Alrighty, sounds good, brother. No, yeah. Let's see here. Let's do that. Alrighty. Oh yeah, I'm waiting on this. This is interesting. So yeah. So basically I was playing Crime Simulator last night, right? And just today they posted this where you've got an access card here, right? And it looks like you're stealing from a museum or like some sort of jewelry store. And then this is obviously new map. And then we can make drugs. So I'm hella excited for that. But let's see here. We got biped. That's always a fun little cute game. Golly. We'll download it there. Indeed, we do love manufacturing. Although I'll probably just download that later. I think actually I'm going to change my stream from a Siege tomorrow night to Absolov, and we're going to play it for a good chunk of the night. Because it is a very good game. It's scary, that's for sure. Dude, I have so many games that I still have to play through. I almost beat this. I'm pretty sure. That's fair. I'd say. I never expect anyone to tune in, you know, I kind of just go, you know. Thought about playing this. Ooh, you work 1 to 7 tomorrow? I work 7:30 a.m. to like 3 or 4 p.m. I do believe. So. Let's see here. I'd say I think I work like 7:30 to like 4 or 3. Actually, I'm going to check that real quick. Just so that way we can have a solid plan here. So, May 5th. So I work till 3. So if I had to guess, I'm probably going to start streaming around 4:30, and then it's probably going to be a long night, so. But let's see here. Still haven't played that. Hell yeah. I am just saying. So I don't know if you have this on yours, but we're gonna go to my channel real quick. Alright, cool. It's already muted. So I'm just saying, peep the new panel banners. I think they're pretty dope. But this is what I want to talk about. This extension right here. So if you use the email that you used on your Twitch, right? It'll have this, like you can get this extension, and it allows you to schedule your streams from Google Calendar, which is why I like it so much. You know, so that way I can keep my schedule relatively flexible, but also still maintain having, you know, having everyone know exactly when I'm going to be on. You know, I think that's actually kind of dope. I also have a suggestion box. Nobody's used it yet. That's all right though. You know. But yeah, I'll definitely pull your stream up tomorrow night. That's for sure. So, we're almost 6 followers from our goal. And ain't that wonderful? Let's see here. Let's peep his page. There we go. So you're right there. Let's see here. Fair enough. We're gonna mute that and let's say I thought about doing like a stream overlay that's kind of in the same style as my in the same style as my panel banners, you know. But I have to work on that pretty heavily in order to do so. Let's see here. I was watching Boilo earlier, or Bolo, however you want to pronounce it. Who knows? Oh, goodness. I don't know if I asked earlier, are you streaming tonight? That's right, you said if you were home, if I remember right. But no, yeah. Slowly starting to try and get this all looking. Oh no, it isn't. It's definitely not easy because especially if you want to like get like anymore, if you want to bring in new viewers, you have to do short term or like short form content, you know, because everyone's attention spans are so shortened. But no, yeah, I really like these banners, right? And I'd like to get an overlay going with that kind of same style there. Dude, short form content is so hard to keep up with. Like, so I posted a clip today actually. I'm actually gonna switch this over to the just chatting overlay. So I posted a clip earlier today, right? And on Instagram, within the first like 20 minutes, it had like 500 some views. And I don't know if it's gotten anywhere since then. So it's at 595 now, but it got 3 likes and like 500 some views in like 20-30 minutes. Right? But I haven't posted anything for the last 2 days really. And so, you know, but I'm trying to get out of that not posting for a couple days, and I would like to start, you know, building up a nice cache of clips that I can edit from. So Hello there. I hope you are having a wonderful day, afternoon, / evening, whatever you want to call it. We're just chilling right now. Kind of just chatting about anything and everything. So, yeah, that's the thing is like, I feel like I've got to get like a whole ass folder that is just for clips, you know, and then edit one at a time, you know, when I'm gonna post, because then eventually I'd like to get it to where I'm posting, you know, 2-3 clips a day, you know. Exactly, have it on backlog. So, cannot wait for dinner time because I am hungry. But, oh, goodness. No, no, yeah, trying to get a good thing going here, you know. Dude, I can't. It won't let me. Because I technically don't have affiliate status. I don't know if you do or not. Yeah, you have affiliate status, as far as I'm aware. Yeah, like it straight up won't let me. Not until I gain affiliate status. Because... So, let's see here, because... We're just gonna... Let me look something up here. Let's see here. I'd say you've got 84 followers, you know? So the question becomes... Say, because I can get a... Because I can get a sub on you. Okay, so yeah, I'm guessing at some point you would hit affiliate status, right? Because like so because you're an affiliate, you can earn bits and channel points, and you can get subs. Because that's the only way you can, from what I understand. I can buy bits. You know? Ugh. probably, if I had to guess. Although that's weird that like that like you can still cheer, you know. But no, I think tomorrow night we're gonna do Absolov, End of Gods, instead of Rainbow Six. We might end off, or we might start with Rainbow Six and then move into Absolov, End of Gods, but we'll see how we're feeling tomorrow after work. You know, because sometimes you know you just don't feel like playing certain things. I have never played through the Dark Picture anthology, so no, I am trying to find more horror games to play. So and then sometimes I like to find like really crappy horror games, right? And like the crappiest of the crappy horror games, and I like to drink and play them and then just roast the hell out of them. I don't know, I just find that funny. You know, but I mean, at least they're trying, you know. If you find a bad horror game, you know, like at least they're trying. You know, so I try not to roast them too much, obviously, but you know, it might be like just a harsher way of saying, hey, here's ways you can improve. But sorry, box fell. Let's see here. Bendy Lone Wolf. Yeah, I've never played this. Golden content. No, yeah. It has been fun getting back into this though, you know. I don't know. I find it fun. You know, like yeah, it's work, definitely. But, you know, it's also a lot of fun, you know, getting everything set up, you know. It is. It's very enjoyable, you know. I mean, you know, even if people pop in for like 0.2 seconds, you know, if they come in and, you know, they're like, this guy isn't for me, you know. Oh well. You know. I also just love doing it. You know, like, yeah, I am trying to build something, right? But I don't necessarily care about the numbers too much. I think the numbers is actually what holds a lot of people back, you know, because they want that instant gratification of having, you know, 50 to, you know, 100 people viewing their stream at once. But I mean, you've got to put in the work and you have to love what you're doing. You know, a lot of people I feel think it's an easy route. It's not. You know, you still got to do your short form content. You still got to, you know, maintain your page, you know. Oh yeah, that's right. I was actually going to do this while I was here. We're gonna no, yeah, it's one of those things where why isn't it going away? There we go. It's one of those things that I feel a lot of people really just overlook a lot of the things, you know, like you know, running short form content. You know, that takes, you know, a lot of time. And, you know, obviously, like, so right now I use eclipse.gg, and eventually I'm going to move over to DaVinci Resolve as soon as we get more people clipping things, or if I, you know, see something that I want to clip. And, you know, that's going to take a good chunk of time. You know, I've seen people, you know, run 8 hours of just editing clips, and that can get tiring. It does. They do. I mean, you know, it's really with any form of entertainment. You know, say if I was a YouTuber, right? You know, I'm considered an entertainer, but that also means that I have to post, you know, consistently if I want to maintain my audience. You know? I did make you a mod. So no, yeah. And then here pretty soon I am also going to start I really need to like start networking more. I know I need to work on that. But you know, it gets so nerve-wracking. I hate networking. That's like literally the worst part for me. Like I could probably edit the videos just fine. I can stream all day, you know. But networking? Blech. I really hope no one has that thing where you make gag noises, you know? And like, hi Navi. I just took you outside, sweetie. Yeah, it's gonna force me out of the comfort zone, but I need to start doing it. Say like, I don't know if you've ever used eclipse.gg, right? We're gonna switch this over back to my desktop here. It really is, you know. Luckily, I'm also streaming on YouTube. I really should, you know, put that in there. So we're just gonna go here real quick. So this is my eclipse.gg, right? And I'm going to show you a couple clips that it decides that it wants, right? So let's run with, yeah, we'll just run that real quick if it'll load up. So it's still getting clips ready. So let's go to my library. So this one is still processing. This one has been processing for like days now. But so let's go like to one of my earlier streams. So let's watch some clips from this. So like it's got those two. But is there any good clips here? So here's the thing, right? Like if you play games like Siege, right? So like this is a pretty decent clip, right? It you know starts right off with action, you know, but the thing is like it mislabels things heavily. Right, because if I remember right, I think it's this one that, oh wait, no,
On 4 ping.
it did label this correctly. Because, yeah, there's another kill right there. Let's see here. You know where you got this one. This one might be one of those that... I'm pretty sure if I remember right. Yeah, so... You know, you got the one kill, but I don't think I get another one in this one. You know, so... See, this one doesn't title it for you, right? Yeah, there was no second kill there. So basically, what you do is, like, say, with this one, I want to edit it, right? I can hit AI edit, and then it'll give you a few different things here, right? So, like, let's say I want to go minimalist, right? And then we're going to go bottom split or top split. Or, you know what? Let's go circle face cam. And then I just hit start editing. And then it's going to, you know, run through all this. Downloading and compiling. And it's going to take forever and 8 years to do it, but there we go. Alrighty. So now we can watch this real quick. And it doesn't like me. Don't know why, but it does not like me right now. So A, it's blurry as all hell. But also, like, you know, it would be a great clip if, like, the kills were, like, pretty close together, but they're not. So I don't know. It's one of those things where, you know, I'm still trying to figure it out. You know, like, this looks like ass to me, so I'm not gonna post that, obviously. You know, so I'm still trying to get it to where I can just build a backlog of clips. And I'd like to spend, you know, 10 hours one day, you know, just editing clips, which is why I think not this week, but next week we're going to cut down our stream time, and we're only going to stream, like, for 3 days next week. And that's primarily just so that way I can start watching, you know, start watching through all my VODs and then clipping where needed. So... That's fair. You know, I would like to continue to do 5, but when I decide that I'm going to, you know, build that backlog, that week is going to be a 3-day stream week, just so that way I can spend 2 days just building a backlog of clips. Yeah, I get you. You know, take 1 day off from it and then spend the other 2. Well, I guess it'd technically be 3 days off from streaming, you know. But what a day it has been. It is a lot of work, you know, but you know, anymore, like, I love doing it anyway, so I try not to see it as work, if that makes sense. Let's see here. We're gonna do something though real quick, because so what I've been meaning to do, because I think what's holding me back right now especially is the fact that, like, I have just my Twitch link and all of my other bios. It is a lot of effort. But I think I'm going to create a link tree to put on all of my, like, my Instagram bio, my TikTok bio, all that fun jazz, just so that way I can, you know, post that on those, and so that way all of my links are in one place. We'll see if I can actually type. Goodness. Problem is I think this might... Of course, it's going to have me check my email. It just got very bright all of a sudden. 981. There we go. Right, flashbang indeed. Alrighty. See, but then it costs money, you know? And that's money I don't have. But I think I'm actually going to call the stream here, though, guy. So... But, I'd say, wife's probably going to be getting home here pretty quick. I'm getting hungry, you know? So, but I will be back on tomorrow night for sure. I just don't know what I'm playing yet. It might be Siege. It might go into, Absolov, so. But, I'd say, if you want to, go explore my socials, you know? If you are live, I am definitely tuning in. Alrighty? But thank you to everyone who did join the stream today. Even if it was just for 2 seconds, that's perfectly fine. And we will see you in tomorrow's stream, hopefully.